We are happy to see you again. You will always be...
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too.
Of course.
When we participated in the Dunkus meditation, he spoke of a cave of...
And you want to see it? You still wish it is a very sacred place. Only the...
That's right, Year One. But they...
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place, they will refuse...
Dunkus will never do such a thing. What needs to be done...
You're probably right.
But you will have to discover the rest by...
Thank you, Morian. And fear not. No one will... At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
This stone and this door remind me of the place where the Tierna Hakadak.
You're right. We'll probably have to use...
But we don't know which. The character has changed. He now resembles an
You're right. They even depict...
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of...
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Esco halen, esco valg med agengo selerge mantadabem, avenundanum.
Mach, es boglen daigan ni dau. Ayigi dam.
Kairto,
Kauden nesgre. Abudan tadabu.
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences. But there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Dunkus said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Very well. I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute You can attend the ritual, but no Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our... How are you? You must be feeling...
Impatient, yes.
It's only natural, but I will be by your...
You seem pensive, Dunkus.
The young Sinalmanawi were taken off, but these attacks stopped, and a lot of I hope that peace has finally...
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend. These are very different from the others.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one...
You may not be bonded. You should be proud and happy about it. It is...
Aruich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
Meneda, Meneda.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you too, Desade. I now realize that the education... I was certain that thanks to science, I would be able to explain everything, like my good master, Dr. Assis.
You have nothing in common with that man. Besides, your interest in the natives never led you to abduct them, and you wanted to understand.
Thank you, Desade.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus.
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena. To do this, you'll have to face a champion.
That would effectively raise the odds.
But that may be the case. But the
I see. We are going to make them...
And by doing so, you'll win something.
This will make her lose a considerable...
Exactly. I've even, without knowing it, she will come to me looking for...
And she will be at our mercy. Is this...
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the... So, what do you say?
It's a complicated plan, but...
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager?
On what would we be betting?
On the fights in the arena. Quite a few come here and bet full.
And do they win?
A few do. Others have less luck. But they do get the...
What is this arena?
It's a place of great pomp and entertainment. People are...
I want to challenge the champion of the...
A champion? You were asking about Candy Cane. It wouldn't be him that sent...
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to...
Ah, it's true you have talent, and the public does like. Let me think. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect...
A deal! I'll work on getting things... Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel. Your friends will need to stay in there. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the...
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Prima questi.
You again? What do you want this time?
I have a very lucrative proposal for you. You know that I have to fight against...
Everyone knows.
I'm well aware of that. I know my opponent is... But let's suppose my opponent draws out the fight a bit. For the
I'm starting to see what you're... This fight don't interest me. The odds against you are so high, I wouldn't get much. But if we make all the gamblers lose by letting you hang in there...
We could win a nice little nest egg.
Organising this will entail some costs for me. If you pay me in advance, you won't be tempted to play any...
If this seals our deal, it's worth it. Here.
Excellent. Don't you worry now. I think that one of my special clients will also...
Be careful not to tell too many people. So...
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to your friends must remain in the stand.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena. What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
And here are your winnings from the combat.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do...
That is true. Politics is an
I imagine we need to go and see...
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment.
Lord de Sardet. And what can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support.
How do you know that? Oh, I see.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome...
All of this just to make me spill the beans. I didn't expect you to play this kind of game.
Oh, come on, Cornelia.
It's true. And I also...
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us. So long as you act loyally towards the congregation and
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but you hope that I'll support you when you call... You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened, but if someone deserves...
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will.
My mother. Petrus, is this...
Be damned, Cornelia. I used to go to the jail to give my spirit. That's where I met her. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need...
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. Ah, damnation. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. The prince sent you here to use you.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have...
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait. Come back and see me when you are... As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you.
Be careful, Desade. Now see the...
Desade, I'd like to know more about... Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange?
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such...
We would like to have some information regarding an important family.
Well, I could tell you many things about...
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in... Last I heard about it, he was doing business. But the Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island. But I seem to recall that since then, the son has found a competent associate.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to...
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some... We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more...
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is...
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to...
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go.
Come closer, good people. Think you're in.
Can I help you?
Are you here to do business?
Are you Madam Clerk?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he is.
You don't have the slightest idea where he...
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high...
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else.
I've got a hunch that your associate has brought you more problems than... What would you say if I offered you some...
I see that you He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations...
Who is this client?
His name is Farhat. You'll find him...
You think something may have happened to him?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable... With Bastian, anything.
Thank you, madam.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farhat?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here.
Yes. Yes, he did. To be honest, our exchange... And if you are his associate, or a member of his family...
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver...
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain...
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why? He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea...
I suspect that you're not telling us...
Oh, come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone. I already told you that I do not know where this man is.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with...
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not... Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments, and now my boss makes me work twice as much to comp with ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a...
And what did your boss do? What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going...
The boss has always been difficult. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the... while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else.
How can a brilliant, conscientious... I am certain that any great So why continue protecting...
This position may not be the most rewarding these days, but it...
We'll leave you to your work.
How...
You again. I already told you that I do not know where the man...
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him.
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my...
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some...
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please, understand me. The Darcy... What other solution was...
Tell us who these debt collectors are, and we'll take care of them.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats.
If he survives, remind him of what he...
Have mercy! I will repay everything, I swear. This is nothing but a horrible misunderstanding. My family is very rich. They will give you everything you want, please.
Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. You know...
You think I'm afraid? I thought...
Vasco, let me try to take care of it. How much money are we talking about?
Between what he owes our client and our commission. But if you want to pay any stick...
Here, take this and leave.
Thank you, my lord.
Come on, we'll leave.
I hope I never cross paths with you again.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant, and since I got out with a few other debts, but that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after. In any case, I'm extremely grateful to you. To whom?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. Thank you, Desade.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A Naut.
I'm glad to hear it.
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret...
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy.